The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Four quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, and that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Handoff here to Mitchell. He's contained at the line for no gain. David Long getting to the spot that time. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Mitchell on the carry. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Here's 2nd and 14. That throw finds Jamar Chase. Offense up to the line fast. Now run. This is Mitchell. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Jones looking to throw. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it this time. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Okay, here we go.
Here's Jones. Escapes the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Katie York now on for the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I know we see these kickers make kicks from this distance all the time, but it never ceases to be impressive. Everything's on the dot, and it's a big 3 points.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Straight to the air is Richardson. He's on the move.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and 3 now. From the 27. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. This one's taken in by Hill. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 43. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Slot man motioned over. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Flush down now to his left. He takes it himself. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. And that played good enough for a first. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Motion man sent left. First down throw here from Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Motioning the tight end left. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Escapes the... He loses the football! And the Falcons scoop it up! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Mitchell. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. They gain 14 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. We need to see a quarterback will fade the pressure, but get that first down anyway.
They've got first down from the 31. They give him now to Mitchell. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. Play fake, Jones. Chased out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
You know, Trent, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Again, this is Mitchell. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Quick pass, right side, complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
4th and 3, drive on the line. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That's Thomas, he's got it. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Play made by E.J. Speed. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On the move, headed right. Connecting on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Motioning Watson left. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll throw again. Richardson dumps it off to his running back. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. 1st and 10 for him now following the penalty. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes out to the left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Forced out to his right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, It's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Getting out to his left. He's running for it. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Hill comes in motion left. Richardson. He's on the move. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Throwing here, Jones. Fits it through the middle. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons get some late points and the lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. And they'll snuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a block extra points on the play.
I could feel the anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown. And they decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the block.
Return starts from the goal line. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to throw, here's Richardson. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Got his target. It's Hill. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They send a man in motion. Throwing now, Richardson. inside. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. Patterson on for the extra point. Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. They kick the running back in motion. Looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Headed out right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 1st down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes a real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Richardson on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs. He'll throw it. Buys time, rolling right.
get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Richardson back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
They motion a receiver left. From the 29. Brought in close to the 8. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And now they have a 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit. And they're going to get out there and check on him. Law sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. First throw for the backup now. Chased out to his right. He's got it. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers push the lead up to 12. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sails over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Mitchell gets it from the gun. He gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Working quickly here. Here's Mitchell again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Half 18, half 18.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. The Falcons have the football, playing for their season here. They're trailing. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up 2nd down. Pistol now for Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see it throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was a great design and a tremendous execution.
They got a touchdown, but that is only half the job. Still got to get this kick back and score another. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Well, the good news is, still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while, and you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you've set this offense up for success.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Rolling out to his left. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a... game here in the 4th. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. But new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Rolling left, buying some time. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
To throw again here on 2nd and 10. Jones forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Shake him off! Let him get you! Okay, here we go.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They go play fake with Jones. He's on the move. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Breaks through, and he might break away. 40. Into the red zone. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers have likely locked up the win right there. Patterson on for the extra point. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Buccaneers go up by 19. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's loaded another one up into a crowd, and intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. Man in motion out of the slot. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Flushed out. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Buccaneers, well, they could probably just run away and hide. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, hey.
Play fake, Jones. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Gotta hurry this to the line. 3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Jones. Trying to push it deep downfield. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Caught near the goal line. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Other side. Here we go.
Jones now to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Tyler Newman. There he goes, right sideline. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And, well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Jones trying to get after the pick. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Taking a big shot for the... He's got it deep downfield. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. got it inside the 10. And for brief moments, it looked like that fake would work, but it stopped just short. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. He's down to a knee, and they have done it.